Hello, my little freaks and freakettes. My name is Crucimix. How's it going? I'm having a pretty good day myself. I can't complain one single bit. Woke up at like 5 a.m. and I've had diarrhea ever since, which is rather reminiscent of the fate of many people within this video. I know, that's kind of a gross way to start this, but it's kind of appropriate for the subject matter of today. Today we're talking about a certain substance that's just been plaguing people on the internet recently, the pink sauce. As the name would suggest, this is indeed a sauce, and it is pink. Rather remarkable that they managed to accomplish both of those things, though they couldn't accomplish the one simple thing of having a sauce that doesn't get you immediately sick. See, on places like TikTok and various other social media platforms, this sauce has been getting advertised really fiercely. It's really being spread around everywhere, but the packaging is just not done very well, and there's a large amount of problems with this sauce. Now, I actually have one of the labels here. It says, the pink sauce, the infamous dipping sauce that everyone is raving about. That word, infamous, is very funny to me, because I'm not sure if this was intentional. Maybe this whole marketing tactic was to sell a broken, horrible product, or maybe this woman has no idea what the word infamous means. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's that second option because of something you're gonna see later on. It's really gonna make you question how intelligent a person has to be to sell a product. Now, continuing on, it says, our mission is to excite your taste buds with flavor and thrill you with our creativity. I mean, that is pretty creative. I'm used to hearing flavor with a hard R, so it's kind of an impressive thing to see someone take that away. Now, if you were to go through each of these ingredients, you would realize this is basically just ranch with like pink dye in it to make it this color. I mean, it also has a little bit of Himalayan rock salt, which is indeed pink, but not to this degree. But what about this sauce is so disgusting if it's basically ranch? Well, here's an example for you. This kind of looks like one of those Japanese snacks that's made to look like a human vagina. And it's really astonishing that they would caption it smelled rotten, because that's absolutely not the smell I would expect from that. There's no way it smells rotten. I mean, look at it. It looks so pristine and not disgusting at all. I mean, does this not look appetizing? Do you think of how those little curds would feel in your mouth? Just those little shapes where it looks like little grains of rice. Imagine just chewing through this thing that's supposed to be a liquid. But yeah, like I said earlier, apparently the packaging is the problem, because this is, as you may realize, not how it's supposed to come. I mean, this looks like emulsified bologna, you know, not even regular bologna, but kind of the fancy kind that has little bits of vegetable cut inside of it. It looks like that because of the little spots all over it. Whenever your sauce has liver spots like it's 80, you should probably go ahead and wrap it up. Here's another special little example of the pink sauce. Yeah, that doesn't even look like a bottle anymore. It doesn't look like something that you could open. It went from being the pink sauce to being the yellow tumor. And what really gets me is, like, it's not just the fact that it's completely changed color to look like a raw chicken breast mixed in with a little bit of yellow cum. But beyond that, there's clearly a spot in the middle here that's like browner and like harder looking than the rest of it, kind of like a glazed sort of caramelized thing going on. It actually looks rather crunchy, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if this was the only sort of thing that came out of this, I probably wouldn't have made this video. I thought I'd actually missed the mark. I thought I was a little bit late to the story, but I saw something recently that really motivated me to make this. This little Twitter thread This little Twitter thread right here says, I take it back, the pink sauce lady is so damn stupid. She said the FDA ain't got nothing to do with her because she doesn't sell medical supplies. The F in FDA means. And I was like, no way someone actually said something like that. There's no way that a person actually genuinely thought that the FDA only had to do with drugs. And especially not someone making a food product. That seems kind of crazy. Like, they had nutrition facts on the back of that pink sauce label. So I got to looking and I found the video in question, and boy howdy, it's a fucking doozy.
Approved? What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that. Did I?
Oh yeah, it's definitely contributing to the health of some of these people. But not really in the way of something like melatonin helping someone go to sleep at night. Instead, it's a lot more like how a bullet helps you go to sleep permanently. Genuinely though, it baffles me that someone could get a product to market without knowing this. I mean, like, where did you get this money from? People this stupid can't have this amount of money to, like, sell their own shit, right? So yeah, earlier whenever I said I don't think she knows what the word infamous means, now you can see why I think that. I mean, the only possible way this could be intentional is if it was some kind of long-term trolling effort. But I don't know, I think something about this just tells me it just wasn't that thought out. But you don't have to take my word for it. Why don't we hear some ringing endorsements from some people who have enjoyed this delicious pink sauce?
When you got your mama filming for you.
I've never seen someone so enthusiastic about putting Pepto-Bismol on KFC. Actually, this is kind of the anti-Pepto-Bismol because it, it doesn't settle your stomach, it causes you stomach problems. It's kind of like swapping NyQuil with Adderall mixed with purple Kool-Aid.
Yo, I'm weak as fuck. It really does say 444 servings per container. Bitch, what?
Wait a minute, does it? Damn, the JPEG I got for the back of this bottle is actually really low quality, but yeah, it says 444 servings per container. What the fuck?
So try it. Is it good?
Oh.
Is it good? Is it good?
It's good.
Do you like it?
Yeah, kind of. It's interesting.
Okay, that one, I think we just encountered like an actual abduction. What the fuck was going on with it? I mean, that really took the wind out of my sails, the steam out of my pipes. Like, I've completely lost track of the pink thing just because I'm worried about this person in this video. She was so upset and the person was so pushy. I'm scared, dude. Imagine getting abducted only to be forced to eat this disgusting sauce.
The taste of it is definitely a little different than ranch. If you're not a ranch person, you're not gonna like this sauce. But, it's kind of like ranch. It's not as creamy, and for everybody that's saying it's like watery and oily, it's really not. It's like well mixed and stuff. Don't know how she did that, but it's well mixed and stuff. And it's, imagine like if you would have like a milder ranch, and then you would add like some sweetness and a little kick of some spice. That's the pink sauce. That's what it is. So if you don't like ranch, you're not going to like the sauce. But if you kind of do like ranch on your pizza, salad, on wings, I tell you, get it. Buy it. Because when I first got it, it wasn't really that good. I was like, it's a little off. But, I let it cool down in the fridge and stuff. And it wasn't bad. So if you like ranch, I would definitely recommend it.
So yeah, essentially that's the takeaway. This thing basically just tastes like ranch. There's not much difference, as that guy said. There's a little bit, clearly, but you don't want to risk it because it can and will get you very sick, maybe dead. Now, I keep saying the problem is in the packaging, and what do I mean by that? And well, as you saw earlier, it can definitely explode on you, or at the very least, melt and mold. It goes rotten pretty quickly, which, naturally wouldn't be a huge problem if it was like in a store or anywhere else, but the problem is it's being shipped to people's houses. How exactly would you feel if someone just sat a carton of milk onto your porch? Would you order milk from Amazon? Would you order ranch dressing from Amazon or eBay or some store like that? Now, some of you ancient motherfuckers might be scoffing at the screen. You might be saying, well, that's exactly what a milkman would do. He would place like 6 glass bottles onto my porch every day in the middle of the summer. And well, first of all, I might just say to you, how old are you? What century are you from? And second of all, I would ask you to recall the fact that they kind of knocked on your door and you were expected to grab the milk immediately, maybe even have a conversation with the guy before he leaves, and he had it inside of his, like, cooled truck. Which, all I'm saying is, that's pretty different from being a plastic bottle left in the sun for hours with only a little bit of cardboard for protection. Also, between you and me, I think spoiled milk would probably be more enjoyable than ranch dressing that's gone bad. I mean, this is just baffling. After you find out the way it's being delivered to you, why would you order this? Honestly, despite the sheer stupidity of the woman selling this, if you're willing to eat this, then you kind of deserve to end up in the hospital. I mean, really consider this brain teaser for a moment. Who is dumber in this situation? The woman who doesn't know what the F in FDA stands for, or the idiot who decides to buy and consume food from her? I mean, in the past, TikTok has had some pretty dumb trends, but this one's really, just kind of like on you if you fall for it. You're kind of just lucky this is edible at all. Could have just as easily been anthrax and sawdust mixed together and dyed pink, so count your blessings. Actually, that has me curious about the nutrition facts. Earlier it said like 444 servings or whatever. How did she come to that number? How did she come to anything? If it didn't run through the FDA, where do these nutrition facts come from? I mean, who's to say the ingredients list is actually accurate? I'm not saying there is anthrax in it, but I'm just saying there's no proof that there isn't. But yeah, I know I'm pretty late to this party. I kind of missed the ball on this, but that video really did incentivize me to just make this, because like, not knowing what the F in FDA stands for is just hilarious. That's absolutely comical. Sorry for being gone for nearly a week. I actually made a little bit of a collaboration on a video talking about this exact subject a few days ago with a little guy named Raiden. I think he's like 12 and his voice is a little bit autistic sounding, but if you can stomach that, you'll definitely enjoy the video, and if you really just want more of me talking about this, you'll like it either way. So if that sounds at all interesting to you, definitely check it out. I'm probably gonna throw it down into the description. So So subscribe to the little guy, make him happy, make him squeal with joy or whatever kids do these days. But before you do any of that, I want you to do a nice little favor for me, your favorite content creator, Crucimix. If you haven't already subscribed, which is impressive because you made it this far without doing that, you're really a trooper. I'm really impressed with you. Everyone in the bunker says so. You're actually really handsome and intelligent. All you need to do is go down there and subscribe, and we'll think even more highly of you than we already do. We're actually about to hit 200 subscribers here on the Crucimix channel, which is a big milestone in any content creator's career. Also, I have a Twitter, so, you know. Anyway, my name is, has been, and will be Crucimix in the foreseeable future, so please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.